The question is shortest uncommon substring in an array. And in this question, you'll be provided with an array of size n. And you need to find the array answer of size n, return that answer so that each element that the ith index of the answer should contain the shortest substring that are present in the array of I. That if you're returning the answer for the ith index, then the string at the ith index should contain that substring, as well as all the other strings should not contain that as a substring. And if there are multiple substrings are present, then return that the lexicographically smallest. And if there are no substring possible, then just return an empty string at that index. And you have to return the whole answer for the int strings. So let me make it more clear. So in the question, you are provided with int string. The values of n is up to 100 and this length of each string is up to 20. So you can for sure generate all the substring for this 20 length string, because the maximum substring that you can have is 20 into 20, a round off. So you can for sure have 4 substring in your map, and if you're multiplying this with 100, you will be having 4 into 10 to the power 4. So you can also have all the substring within a map, the strings and the number of occurrence also within a map, because you can have it maps 4 into 10 to the power 4. So you can for sure have that. So what you do is just traverse through every string of the ARR, generate all its substring of all length from 1 to length and generate all the substring of this string S. Generate and store it within a map along with the occurrence. Store it. Now this substring, as you have stored it within a map, now again you will traverse through all these strings. Let's say the array is S. Generate all the substring, and store it within a temporary map that is aligned with this string only. Let's say declare it over here, temporary maps, and store the substring occurrence over here. Now, after that, you will traverse through this temporary map. Traverse it. In the key value, you have the substring that are presented this substring S, this string S, and the key value as its occurrence. Now, if this occurrence, like in the temporary map for this substring, the occurrence is same as in the map, it means that substring is present only in this string. In the other string is not present, as the occurrence as we have stored the occurrence for all the substring within a map. Let's say this is NP. And you have stored the occurrence of all the substring for this particular string S within 10. And the occurrence for this substring is equal. It means that substring is occurred in only string S and it's not present in the other string. So as you have got a substring, so you will check that if your answer is empty, then assign it with this substring. Or if your answer length is greater than the temporary this substring length, let's say the key value is the substring only. So if your answer's length is greater than this key's length, so you have a greater substring, so just assign with a smaller one. Or the value for if the key is lexicographically smallest one, if their length is same, but the key is the smallest one, so if the key is less than answer, just assign with the answer. So you will get the lexicographically smallest one. So basically, it's a brute force only, and that will definitely pass because the constraints are so less. So just generate all substring. That's your task. And store it in a map variable. Let's say this is NP for all these strings. Now for a particular string S, just store it within a temp map. Like follow the same step. Traverse through each and every string. Generate their substring. Now you will store this in a temporary map for this a particular string S. Now just traverse through all the substring generated by this particular string S. Now if the occurrence of this substring, let's say the key value that is present in temp, is same as within the map for the particular key value, it means that substring has occurred in this string S only, as the occurrence are same. So that could be one of your answer. So just get your lexicographically smallest. So that's it. Let me show the code and it will be more clear. So what I've done is I've taken a map variable to store all the substrings occurrences that I'm generating from 1 to n. The length of this string is, and so I'll be generating from 1 to all the lengths to n. For all the lengths, generate all the substring. So the first substring that I could generate of from the 0th index with the length of I. Now I'm generating for the ith length. So for from each index, I'll be getting that length substring, and I'll store it within a map variable that is mp temp within a map mp variable. Now again, I'm doing the same process, but I've also taken a string answer to store my answer. Now I've just taken a TP variable that is a temp that will be aligned to this particular string is. Now I have just stored the occurrence of all the substring like the following same steps. Now I have stored all the occurrence of the substring for this particular string S. For all the lengths, like from 1 to n, they can contain at max of n length substring. That is the string itself if we are containing a n length substring. Now I'm traversing through each and every key and value pair that the string and their occurrences value, that is a substring that has occurred in this particular string S. It is a substring and their occurrences, the number of times they have occurred in a string S. Now, if it is equals to the total number of occurrences for this substring, it means it has occurred in this particular string only, and that substring is not present in other strings. It means this could be one of our answer, that substring. That is id for dot first is the substring itself, that is a key value. Now, if your answer is empty, just assign with the key value. Else, if your answer's length is greater than the key's length, it means it could be your answer. Yeah, we have to assign it. But if their lengths are same, but the key that is id dot first is lesser than answer, that is, it means lexicographically lesser than. And we need to return that lexicographically smallest one. So assign this with your answer. And at the end, just push back to your result and we'll return our result itself. So in the question, basically, the thing is you have to generate all these substrings. So that's it. I hope it's clear. Thank you for watching.